Hello and welcome to Single Player Showcase, the part of my channel where we look at up and coming small indie type games that are either coming out, have been already released, have been out for years, just a place to give them a little bit more of a showcase, more so than they already probably have. And today we have a game called Broforce. And God, I wish my Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation was better than it actually is. This is a Contra-style 2D shooter brought to us by a team called Free Lives from Cape Town, South Africa. And they've been going since last year, and they've done some like loot and dare competitions and stuff like that, and they've been working on this for a while. This is currently the alpha build. It is slated for release, I think, around October of 2013 this year. I hope so, because this is probably the most fun I've had this year playing a video game so far, maybe outside of like something like DMC Devil May Cry. And my voice is quite low this morning. I'm recording quite early, so this is early bird mark. It's not the prettiest sight in the world, I'm not going to lie. This is available to play currently. You can play it on the browser. If you've got, it'll ask you for a Unity, for you to download a Unity web player. It's a quick executable file. It's nothing too fancy, and you can play this on their website, or you can download the alpha build and you can play it, which is what I'm doing right now for the purposes of being able to record this in the most convenient fashion. It's a playable prototype of Broforce. This game is early in production. The final version will be significantly more awesome. Press Enter or X. You can play this with a controller, and because I am a controller fiend, I hate the keyboard, this is how we're going to be playing this. Let's do this. So, here is Arnold Broforce. I can't remember what the actual name is. We'll be unlocking characters as we go along. So the idea is you come onto an island and you need to liberate the island and you need to save. So this is Rambro. Each of the characters have their own specific weapons. So we got B.A. Baracarus. I never watched the 18. And he has a flamethrower. The island, as far as I'm aware, apart from the main... I'm going to call it the Pole of Liberation. Apart from the main Pole of Liberation, most of the island, as I can see, is destructible. And the red guy has been blown up, and we shall move on. There's a lot of explosions, because real men walk away from explosions. So the idea in that kind of Metal Slug type gameplay, you need to save as many of your comrades as possible. But the difference here, obviously, is that your comrades can be used and helped, or can help you in your fight against the bad man. And I didn't want to do that, but we're just going to carry on. No, I'll tell you what. No, that's not going to work. That's not... There we go. Brodell Walker. Yeah. With his spread gun. Now this really feels like Contra. I don't know if the final version of the game will have give you the ability to actually change your the guy that you're playing with on a whim, because I imagine there are some characters that would be preferable to some players, because some of the characters are better for close combat, some are better for just all-out assault. These red barrels, as you would imagine, barrels that explode. There's nothing over there. Ugh. I sound so husky. I might not be able to do a Schwarzenegger impersonation, but I could probably pull off a pretty good Barry White one. Yep, there are the bad guys with the dynamite sticks attached to them. Brohard, yes. Yeah, the ones with the dynamite sticks attached to them will blow up. They are, for all intents and purposes, suicide bombers. This game is not exactly politically correct, and I wouldn't want it to be. But yes, be careful with those, because they will blow up in your face if you're not careful. This game does have local co-op as well. Unfortunately, none of my friends live close enough that I can give it a shot. Right, you want to go right. This game is not used to being so. There you go. This game is not the type of game where you're going to be standing around for too long, but sometimes a little bit of tactile thinking goes a long way. Let that no, not going to explode. Fine. There is friendly fire, so if you've got like a guy who's got missiles or the like, you won't be blown up by your explosions, which is nice, because otherwise you would probably die quite a lot, because it gets quite... McBrover, who has dynamite. The game does get into some close combat corners, or something of that nature. Just want to blow the barrels up, there you go. There are dogs, and they seem to, like... That's the only bit of this game that's like, oh man, really? Yeah, they... Oh, McBrover, your dynamite sticks. There we go. Now, there are a lot more characters, but this game is not playing fair or playing nice so far, and I'm only... oh, hello. Crushed by barrel. Come on, give me someone new. No. Well, to be fair, you can't complain with that. There is also like a grenade attack or a special attack, so where you have just the missile here. There, he launches lots of missiles. That's always fun. And as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, you've got however many to work with at one time. Now, I'd prefer it if the bad guys were able to kill themselves, but I guess that would be a little bit unfair. Ah, death. That was not what wanted to happen. Is he still alive? Oh, he is. Right, okay, I didn't realise he did... Oh, no, man. Stop with the death. Death is bad. Death is bad. Oh, that was unfortunate. Let's try that again. I must save what is to be saved by setting everything on fire. And by burning dogs alive. That's just... Never mind. Yep, we're Wesley Snipes. What more in life could you ask for? So as I said, yeah, there are points where you'll have kind of close combat corners, and that doesn't always work in some situations. You can also wall jump by using your dagger, which would work so realistically in real life. That's how you deal with these situations. Just don't get blown up in the process. This way looks good. So once they obviously realise you are somewhere around, they will just constantly keep firing. I know there's still a whole bunch of characters that we've not unlocked yet, so I just want to try and get as many of them unlocked before the end of this video, because there are some really cool features, and they've all got their own unique weapons, and they all, you know, work in different ways. So area liberated. You don't need to kill all the enemies that are on the island. You just need to rescue however many people it asks for you to rescue. What I'm going to do though, let's get you out of here. See, and I said, there are different ways you can approach this type of situation. And for me, my way is this way. Try again. Nearly. Eee! Okay, friendly fire doesn't work in exactly every situation then. Walk through the flames, that's fine. I can do this for a while. Now, the best way to approach this is if you just take the bottom part of the floor out like so. This game has an easy ability to make you smile if you just are one for complete destruction. Like so. And the blood flies around. That's just disgusting. Another one. Yeah! It does a lot of that as well. I feel like, yeah, I feel like there was at least one guy missing. What I want to do... what's your special weapon again? It's a grenade. Okay. See? Bro Dread! Yeah! I've never seen Judge Dredd the film, so I have no idea what catchphrases to use. And you know, I'm pretty used to this in general as a man who has watched or has not watched a lot of 80s and let's say I guess 90s. Huh, that was interesting. 90s action films. You know, I've seen most of the classics. You know, your Die Hards. I mean, that was unfair. You kind of need to have seen Die Hard, if nothing else. Yeah, see, Flamethrower and the Suicide Bombers, not the best combination. Oh, that was unfair. You can't put Mr. T against a truck. I suppose you could, in the circumstances of television, that would probably work out okay. I don't need to kill you, but I just feel obliged to. Area liberated, more like area obliterated. Mwah. Fuck off. Fuck off. There's a lot more dogs than actually. Bye bye. Total anarchy. One is fond of total anarchy. When said in such voice, mwahaha. Oh. Oh, come on. I know there's more guys in this. Fuck off. And yes, that's Judge Dredd's special weapon. Homing missile. It's glorious, isn't it? It's glorious. More. It's fine. I got this covered. And John Rambro will save the day. Yee! I have no idea what the situation with the dogs, whether they're like one-hit kills or what. I don't really want to find out, because it'd be quite bad. That's that situation sorted. And as I said before, you know, this game is in alpha, so there are bound to be a few imperfections here and there. Although, to be fair, I haven't seen that many. Like, it's behaved pretty well. You know, I've not really noticed any kind of major collision detection issues. The character responds and handles really well with the controller. The enemies are... I mean, they don't need to be particularly clever in their... Whoa! That is how I'm going to deal with you every time, if possible. Unlocks Bro in Black. Yeah, now we're talking. And look at his weapon. Dick! That was referred or aimed at me. Fucking that's for my Bro in Black. Brothers from other mothers. Come on, there you go. I don't know if that's the official way for dealing with enemy base camps or whatever, but it's what works for me. And surely what works for me is all that counts. If you can aim it correctly and you get those gas canisters to shoot upwards and take out other guys. What is that dog eating? I don't want to know. Either way. We have Broad back. See, just... There's no way that sort of situation is going to work. Fucking hell. Which is why the one thing that I hope is modified in some way is the ability to actually change characters in a whim. Because, yeah, just there's no way close combat type character... Oh, you... Fuck. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, evidently. Yeah! No. It's fine. Brohard is here. John McClane. Actually, wait, that's perfect. Up you go. Yeah! Puzzle solving in a game like this. Who would have thought it? Back to Judge Dredd. Awesome. Yeah! See, the one other... That's just not going to get old. The one thing they could have done, I guess, on the enemy side of things, is made it that perhaps you had, like, all, you know, the enemy counterparts to all of these games. You know, Hans Gruber would be a great guy to have in here in some way. Especially to see how they would have done it in Pixel. The Last Mook Scout. What's this? Because that would have been good to see how they would have done that in Pixel form. And this game is really... The fuck was that about? Huh. Ah, it's just never gonna work. Oh, so this got to be done in one life. Right, okay. I'm with you now. We're going to play a slightly more conservative game this time around then. That dog is all sorts of not fun. See, this is a level that could kind of really fuck me over then, because I haven't got the lives to be able to deal with being given a character that isn't particularly useless in this situation. There we go. That was what I was waiting for. When I get the extra life. Ah, dick. Alright, we're going to have one more go. Oh, that's just... Okay, alright, we're going to leave that there. So yes, this is Broforce. This game is ridiculous and superb, and I think that you should all play it. As I said, it is available to play in a web browser of your choice. Wow. And, yep, you just need to download a Unity web player and give it a shot, because this is just... it's crazy amounts of fun. They're trying to get it up on Steam's green light. I think it's the kind of game that really deserves to be on there, because there's just a lot of stuff about this game to like. Like so. How can you not like that? I mean, if you're a pacifist, then, you know, maybe I can kind of see where you're coming from, but still. Snake Broskin. Yeah! And I'm dead. Right, yeah, so, till next time.